Welcome to Starter Pack. Today we're diving into the top 10 Flutter packages that every developer should know. So these aren't just your average packages. These are tools that can revolutionize your workflow, speed up development, and elevate your app's functionality. So imagine creating smoother UIs, achieving better performance, and saving hours of coding time with just a few lines of code by including these packages. So these ones you've got to know. So let's break it down and we're going to get ready to supercharge your Flutter projects. Let's dive in. Welcome to Starter Pack. I'm Spencer Thomason. Here at Starter Pack, we train software developers in our licensed coding boot camps and build custom software solutions for companies. With a decade of executive leadership as a fractional CTO and 25 years in software development, I've mastered transforming tech teams and products. All right, today we're going to dive into the top 10 Flutter packages every developer should know. These aren't just your average packages. These are ones you've definitely got to know as you move out of 2024 and into 2025, because these will absolutely revolutionize how you build your Flutter. Now, the very first one that we're going to start off with here is the provider package. This package is practically a rite of passage in the Flutter world, simplifying state management and making it easier to keep your application's logic separate from your UI. Let's flip over here and we can take a look at these packages here as I'm talking and discussing them. Let me get my monitor situated here and we'll get switched over. All right, so whether you're new to Flutter or a Flutter Pro, Provider streamlines complex data handling by letting you create, share, and manage app state across widgets. It's especially powerful for apps that require a lot of data updates without a ton of messy code. Plus, using Provider just feels right. It's clean, efficient, and reduces the boilerplate. So if you're aiming for scalable Flutter apps, Provider should be one of your first install. So definitely dive into this. Now, the next one is the DIO, your go-to package for advanced HTTP requests. DIO makes networking in Flutter smooth as butter, allowing for easy configuration of interceptors, global request handlers, and error handling. It supports API requests, file uploads, and even offers caching, which can greatly improve your performance of your app. So with DIO, you reduce the struggle of managing different endpoints and requests while keeping things organized. If you want your app to handle data seamlessly and load swiftly, DIO is your guy. Trust me, networking without DIO is like driving without a GPS here. All right. Now, let's talk about Flutter Block. Flutter Block is the power move for managing state effectively. Block uses reactive programming, which can sound intimidating, but it's a game changer for organizing complex UI flows. Block empowers you to separate business logic from the UI, making your code easier to test, maintain, and scale. If you've ever found yourself tangled in state changes, Block will bring structure to your chaos. With Block in your toolkit, you're not just coding, you're building software that's built to scale. You can see there's a lot of big people here using Block, and they have lots of great easy samples to make this really easy. So I'm not going to dive into every one of these, but this is a really good package that you definitely have got to get included, and you can see that it's very actively developed. So definitely got to grab Block here. All right, the next one is Intel, and this is a fun one, right? Ever wanted your app to greet users in their language or display dates in their format? With Intel, so INTL is like international, right? It's like a abbreviation. Localization will become a breeze. This package helps you adapt your app's content to various languages, which is vital if you want to go international, right? So from currency symbols to date formats, international ensures users feel right at home no matter where they're from. So if you're thinking big, your app, you got to definitely add international here because this will help you to get that set up. All right. Now, let's dive into the next one here. Now, by the way, if your company has systems that aren't connected, make sure you hit us up here at Startup Pack because we love to help companies get their systems connected so that they can work like a well-oiled machine. So make sure to check out startuppack.com/Spencer and we can help you out. All right, let's dive into our next one here. So here's a package that's going to save you a ton of times if things go south, right? This is Flutter Secure Storage. So if security is a concern for your app, especially with sensitive data, this package is absolutely essential. Flutter Secure Storage uses device-level encryption to protect data, meaning sensitive info like user tokens or passwords are safely stored. It also works cross-platform, so your app is secure across iOS and Android. In today's world where data breaches make headlines, using secure storage storage is a no-brainer for protecting users' data. This is one that, again, I should have probably put this one first or second, because it's one you've just got to do, especially if you're doing any kind of password saving. All right, let's dive into our next one here. Have you ever dealt with image handling? Cache Network Image has you covered, right? This package allows you to cache images from the web, significantly improving load times and user experience. Cache Network Image does the heavy lifting by saving images locally, so repeated image loads almost instantly, even offline. It's not only good for UX, but it also reduces for data usage, which mobile users will thank you for. So with just a few lines of code, you can have a snappy, visually appealing app that feels native. So it works really easy by caching the network images stored and retrieving them using this Flutter Cache Manager. So this is a great one. Definitely got to get this one in there too, so you can get a really good snappy app. All right, now let's also shift gears and get back to Getit, right? So Getit is a package that excels at dependency injection. Getit allows you to manage dependencies with minimal hassle, organizing your app structure in a way that makes everything modular and scalable. With Getit, you can control your app's core components like APIs and services from one single place. This is particularly useful in a larger apps where managing dependencies can otherwise get really overwhelming and cumbersome. So Getit helps your code get organized, modular, and easy to maintain, making it a valuable tool for your Flutter arsenal. So you definitely want to do Getit because it's huge and it's very fast, right? This is going to definitely improve the speed of your app. So definitely another must-have, especially for larger apps. Smaller apps, you might not need this as much, but definitely for your larger apps. All right, now let's get into the Flutter Form Builder, right? If your app includes forms, this is definitely one that you've got to use, right? You can create forms with several types of inputs, get values from forms in easy ways, apply validators to input fields, and react to form field changes and validations. So if you have any kind of forms in your app, this is absolutely a must-have, right? Because Form Builder provides customized form fields, validators, and even integrates with Firebase, so handling user inputs become really streamlined. So from text fields to checkboxes, it's all modular, meaning you can quickly adapt forms to your app's needs. So simplifying handling is a huge productivity boost, and Flutter Form Builder, that's a tongue twister, is designed to do just that. Now here's another quick reminder. If your company systems are all tangled up and not talking to each other, let Startup Hack help you out. Here at Startup Hack, we specialize in connecting systems so that your company works like a well-oiled machine. So check us out there. Now, let's move on to Shimmer here, right? Shimmer is a great package, and it's a package that creates beautiful shimmering animation. So this acts as a placeholder when content is still loading. With Shimmer, users get visual feedback as they wait, which is a huge UX improvement over blank screens. Remember, sometimes speed of the application is just about how you're handling it. So this is an easy one to plug in instead of an annoying loading bar, right? This subtle animation adds polish and keeps users engaged, creating an impression of a more responsive, well-crafted app. So Shimmer is like the bow on the gift, right? It doesn't change the app's core functionality, but it definitely improves the user experience. All right, next up is Hive, right? So Hive is fast and enjoyable, secure NoSQL database, right? So you can use this Hive everywhere, right? And it's incredibly fast and lightweight key value database for Flutter. Hive is perfect for storing small data sets without the need for a full-scale database solution. It's fast, offline capable, and straightforward to use, making it a dream for saving user setting preferences and other small pieces of data. Hive is also memory efficient, and so it will keep your app's performance really high. If you need a reliable way to store local data without overcomplicating things, Hive is ideal. You can see it's super easy to use, very small amount of code, and boom, you're already off and running, right? So Hive is great. Definitely recommend Hive for your Flutter apps. Now, let's talk about Flutter SVG for handling SVG files with ease. This package allows you to add scalable vector graphics to your app, which maintain crisp quality regardless of the screen size. With Flutter SVG, icons, illustrations, and logos look sharp on all devices without inflating your app's size. SVG support is a huge win for designers and developers alike. So it ensures that your visuals remain high quality, and this is a no-fuss solution to keeping your app's design consistent and professional across all devices. All right, lastly here, we got Permission Handler, and it's a simple yet powerful package that manages permissions for location, camera storage, and more. Users today are increasingly privacy conscientious, so So having a clear and manageable permission will help them handle this, and this is crucial. Permission handler helps you check requests and handle permissions gracefully. Now, what are your thoughts? I burned through these really fast, so definitely not a deep dive into any of these, but what are your thoughts? Are there ones that you think that I missed? Are there ones you think I should include? Let me know your thoughts. Here at Startup Hack, we love to train software developers in our licensed coding boot camps, as well as to build custom software solutions for companies. So if we can help out your company, reach out because we'd love to help. Check out startuphack.com/Spencer, and we've got a great offer for you here, so hang on to the end.
Want to become a software developer but don't want to spend 4 years in college and rack up massive student loan debts? Think you need technical expertise to get started? Welcome to Startup Hack, a better way to start your software career without student loans and years without income. One-on-one tutoring is included so you never get stuck and have guidance through the whole process. No technical experience is necessary. Learn at your own pace and in your own space. Startup Hack has worked with local state agencies in your area to make it so that qualifying students can get the program costs covered entirely and students can start earning while they learn.
Hi, I'm Jacob, and I completed the full stack development course offered by Startup Hack. One thing setting Startup Hack apart from any other coding bootcamp was the quality of one-on-one tutoring available. All of the projects that we did were challenging and thought-provoking, but left me feeling very accomplished and very prepared for my first job that I was offered just days after completing the program.
Hello, I'm Tom, and I completed the full stack development course offered by Startup Hack, and I must say that it was an excellent experience. The tutors is what set this course apart from others. They were knowledgeable, experienced, and always available to help provide me with guidance and support. Do not hesitate to take advantage of this affordable and efficient software development course.
Complete our 3-month coding bootcamp, gain hands-on experience, and land a paid internship. With 2 years of experience, on average, our graduates are making over $80,000 per year. The 3-month program includes technologies from Microsoft, Google, and Facebook. No debt, just a quick path to earning. Check out startuphack.com to code your future and start today.